Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.
Scotty Cash here, and today I bring you a Superman review. That's right, the DC Direct uni-formz Superman figure. Sweet! Alright, this figure is definitely a collector's figure because if you can see the price tag, it's 40 bucks. A lot of people probably won't want to pay $40 for something like this unless they like the character. So if it was a Batman and you're a huge Batman fan, it's still, I mean, to me, 40 bucks not that bad for something like this because it's very, very unique. There is a few things I don't like about it. I'll get to those in a second. The figure has a very anime type feel to me, like his face, the way he's smiling, and his squinty eyes, and how they're kind of slanted. The pictures on the side of the box, very anime-ish. Superman limited edition designer vinyl figure. On the back you can see what the uni-formz figure looks like. It's just a big giant bulky figure, kind of a bigger head, smaller legs. You got Superman, which is the one I have. Cyborg Superman, and the black suit Superman. I haven't seen these anywhere in stores. A buddy picked this up for me. He got this from his local, I want to say it was his comic shop. So good find, you know, for me anyway, because I love Superman. This is the classic Superman. Mint on card collectors or mint in box collectors, I don't really see this figure being for you guys just because you can't really see much of the figure. And the figure's awesome because the way he stands, the big fist, the big, you know, just the big body, the big torso, the giant cape. It's definitely a loose figure. It's kind of like a small plastic badass statue. That's exactly what it is. You kind of can see the box. We don't need to talk too much about the box. This is a uni-formz figure. Again, I heard about these coming out. I wasn't sure when they were coming out, and then my buddy's like, "Hey, this is out. Look at this." So I'm not sure how long it's been out. Comes in this, obviously, this big plastic bubble type thing. Superman stands about 8 1/4 inches. I would only imagine that the other figures in this wave stand about the same. You can see his nice smiley face with his squinted eyes, very anime-ish like I said. His big bulky boots, awesome. His articulation, he's got arms, hands, head, waist, and legs. So he's like a big ass badass plastic statue action figure. But again, there's not really too much to him. I mean, he is awesome. But again, like, you gotta admit, 40 bucks for something like this probably isn't, you're not going to collect the whole line unless you absolutely love all the characters. This is definitely like a, that's my favorite character type of line. His cape's very flexible. You can see the indentions in the cape. He's got the big swirl, over-exaggerated swirl on his face. The arms can go full 360 if you want them to. The cape's kind of in the way. The wrist, it's actually about right here. It's not his hand, so it's his wrist. His head, full 360. His waist, full 360. His belt isn't part of the sculpt. You can't take it off, but you can kind of move it around if you want. It's kind of loose. It's awesome. I love his big giant hands. And then his legs. And then his boots, kind of. But, you know, there's not really too much to this figure. Now that I've done this review, he's not going back in the box, I'll tell you that. He's definitely going probably on my entertainment center because it's a very sharp looking figure. There's not a lot of detail to it because it's very cartoonish, but it looks amazing. I guess there is technically detail to it because of the definition, the muscles, the different kind of sculpt, the pecs you can see, the abs, the legs, the big boots. You know, the paint job's awesome. The colors are beautiful. There's detail in the hair, but so I mean, as far as like precise detail, you know what I mean? It's not real. So I mean, as a conversation piece or a piece to show off, it's amazing. As something that they're trying to make into, you know, something realistic, you can obviously tell they're not going for that. But I'm Scotty Cash. This is my uniform Superman figure. We're Audi 5000. Up, and away.
Faster than a bullet, stronger than a diesel, leaps tall buildings in a bar.